Everyone lock in here, all right? This is Bubba Chandler. There is a lot going on here with this young man. Everything he does well, okay? We're going to talk to him. This is the little draft profile, and he, I think, is one of the most intriguing prospects in all of the upcoming MLB draft. Bubba Chandler has committed to play football and baseball at Clemson University, but he's one of the biggest risers in the upcoming draft. He's a shortstop, he's a pitcher, and he's the pride of Bogart, Georgia.
Super energetic. I love to lead. This leading comes with being a quarterback, so I kind of transitioned that to the baseball field. And I do everything I can, whether I'm pitching to get that out or if I'm hitting to move a man over or start an inning off, whether it's with a walk or a double or something. And I love playing for the team, and I mean that's what keeps me in the game is just the team atmosphere and all that.
Well, here he is, Bubba Chandler, last year's third-round draft pick by the Pirates out of North Oconee High School in Georgia, making his single-A debut. Chandler's still just 19 years of age, brought up today from the Complex League where he dominated both with the bat and on the mound. Now the 2-2 coming from Palacios. It is swung on and line to left center. Falls in for a base hit. Chandler around first, thinking about two. He's going to stretch it. Throw to second base from left field. Not in time. Bubba Chandler, a hustle double here in his first single-A at bat. Welcome to Bradenton, Bubba. Nice little line drive to the gap in left center. Welcome to the Marauders, Bubba Chandler.
Here we go, this one, driven deep towards right field. Looking up, after it, and it's gone! Bubba Chandler! Boom goes the dynamite as Bubba Chandler hits that one into the Marauders bullpen. So long, it's a 4-0 Marauders lead.
Tight lead with those white batting gloves. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him on the high heater at 98. Just like the Toronto Blue Jays wear. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Down goes Williams. Strike three. Now brings a 3-2 payoff to Machado. Swing and a miss. He couldn't hold up on the check swing. Wide stance from the right side by Messia. The 2-2 pitch. He got him looking. Strike three in the outside corner. Bubba Chandler paints the black and Messia down looking. 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and down goes Williams.
Yeah, and you mentioned being able to both pitch and hit and how that's going to help. You know, how do you kind of view that two-way status? Are you still preparing to do both this year?
Well, we broke some news yesterday. I'm not hitting this year.
Okay.
Taking a year off, which sucks, but it's all right. You know, really just want to focus on pitching this year, and I think I can be a pretty good pitcher. I'm a pretty good hitter, but I mean, I see it everywhere and I hear it a lot. But my ceiling's probably higher as a pitcher, which I personally think probably that is true. But yeah, I think we're not two-way this year.
Bubba Chandler on the hill with the Grasshoppers. Bubba Chandler, the right-hander, stands in ready with the 2-2. Struck him out right there, fastball by Bubba Chandler. One away for the Braves. It's the pitch. Struck him out, now two gone. Fastball at 93, high heat, takes down Paoloni. The pitch. Struck him out right there, right now. Bubba's got that fastball working nicely. Here's the pitch on the 2-2. Strike three called on the batter. Strike three caught up on the outside corner. Fastball to the 1-2. Big cut, big miss. Fastball goes right by the batter ball and he'll strike out swinging. The kick, the pitch by Chandler. Inside corner, strike three. Fastball at 95. Friday payday, the pitch. Strike three. Close your eyes and say it. Strike three. The pitch. Strike three inside corner. Call strike three. Fastball takes down Acton. Strikeout number 9 on the day now for the Hoppers, Bubba Chandler.
The number 3 prospect in the Pirates system. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3. The 3-2 pitch is in there for a called strike 3. 1-2 pitch. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3. The 1-2 pitch from Chandler is a called strike 3. Chandler turns, lifts left leg high, the 0-2. And it's a called strike 3. And his 1-2 to Burns is swung on and missed.
2-2. And he does. A high fastball cut on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the slider. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Fastball in there. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts in a 1-2-3 inning for Bubba Chandler. And it's in there for strike 3. And Chandler's done it again. 4 consecutive strikeouts. 5th consecutive strikeout.
That's a 6th strikeout for Bubba Chandler. For strike 3, 8 strikeouts for Bubba Chandler. Next pitch home is swung on a miss. 9 strikeouts for Bubba Chandler through 6 scoreless innings. But 11 strikeouts is a new career high for Bubba, and he'll leave without allowing a run in this outing. We'll gather high fives from every member of the Altoona infield.
But they'll flip it on the National League side to Pittsburgh's #1 prospect. If you haven't heard us talk about Pittsburgh pitching, well, here's Bubba Chandler. Let's take a look through the yearbook here. This is fantastic.
Brought to you by AARP.
Strikeout for Gavin Cross.
Yeah.
Bubba Chandler wins this one out, and there's 2 away. Takes him down to a knee.
Bounces back off of the double there. Outstanding breaking ball.
Yeah, still a chance here. Runner in scoring position, but down to the last out, back up the middle, ranging out behind second. That's a play. Cover the field and get it done.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Right down the middle. Swing and a miss.
Looks a little silly there against Bubba Chandler. Check swinging a ball in the dirt. Did he go around? He did. Strike 3 is the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Swing and a miss. He got him on a slider. Strike 3.
Here's a swing and a miss. Here's a swing and a miss.
Waved and missed. Strike 3. What a night for Bubba Chandler. The top prospect ties a career high with 11 strikeouts.
Chandler delivers. Swing and a miss. He chased the slider. Fastball waved at and missed. 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed. Strike 3. Here's a swing and a miss. Fastball up and in. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Bubba blows it by him. 2-2. Swing and a miss.
2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a fastball, and he got him looking. Belt high outside corner. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Lipscomb chased the slider. Payoff pitch. Cut on and missed. Bubba Chandler.
Here are Chandler's numbers: 148 strikeouts at 119 2/3.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed with the amount of innings. You know, that's something you don't really see too often in the minor leagues. You know, like you said, teams are holding back their starters a little bit more, and just absolutely blows that by. Freezes Crawford.
That may have been a little high strike.
Here in low A, you'll see a good mix of young guys, Eduardo being one of them.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Kemp. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts.
And delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high and tight fastball. There goes Dahlbeck in the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball swing and a miss. He struck him out.
1-2 waved at and missed as Chandler gets a strikeout. 1-2, a high heater, swing and a miss. 99 on the gun from Bubba. 3-2. Drops in beautifully, strike 3.
And his pitch. Fastball swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the pitcher swing and a miss. He came right at him and struck him out with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him. Strike 3. And that is strike 3, and there are 2 away. And a fastball, and he got the outside corner. And the pitch, he waves and he misses a fastball that was up and out of the zone. Strike 3.
1-2, fastball right on the outside corner, strike 3. Dunn will challenge.
It's got to be a strike.
And it is. Oh, my goodness, it is. Fastball outside corner again, froze him, strike 3. The 3-2 swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. 8 strikeouts for Bubba, and it ends the inning.
Right on right, Chandler with Dyrone. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball's elevated. Blanco can't connect. And the 0-2 pitch to Lofton is taken for strike 3. Here's Chandler's 1-2. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chandler deals to Prado. Called strike 3. Grounded out in the first. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Checks back to second, home with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball 99 for the 9th strikeout of the evening for Bubba Chandler.